brethren, I begin with the greetings of salam, the salam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upon you. And we greet him in return by saying, wa alayka salam. He says, I greet you with the greetings of masjid that rises into the wings, that envelops all who sit around us. I greet you with the greetings of peace that spreads through the words of Ahlul Hadith. I greet you with the greetings of salam in the way that water flows from the poetry. He continues also by saying, I give you also the greetings of salam that we seek to have its consistency and constancy in our days and in our actions. He begins by thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for putting love in our hearts for our faith and for the deen, for their continued hard work and their constant invitations. He is very thankful as well for hearing news of the conferences of previous years, where he has heard of our conferences that deal with Tawheed, the relationship that we have with Allah, and this conference about time and it being a treasure that we seek to always have. He thanks and also extends his great thanks to Ar-Rabita and the head of Masjid. He is Al-Ilah and he is Ar-Rab. And we come to identify him and know him and grow closer in our love and worship of him through our knowledge of his names and attributes and our worship of him subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he mentioned that this was the theme of last year's conference and that the treasure of time is this year and that it is a fitting sequel to what was discussed last year. He also says Islam is our honor. It is the thing that we all attach ourselves to, irrespective of where we come from or the languages we speak. He says Tawheed, it is the foundation that we have, it is to be followed, and it is the obligation that we put first and foremost in our life. And he says it is enough for us to have Tawheed when we lack all other things. He continues by saying, on this day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that Islam was perfected. On that day to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, al-yawma akmaltu lakum deenakum. On that day, your religion was made perfect. And his seal of approval was given to us as a nation of faith from that day till the day of judgment. And he has become pleased that we follow the way of Islam to lead us to him subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Islam in its very basic essence is simple, these 5 pillars of a shahadatan. La ilaha